I always hit it after I put the clock on.
We didn't go live.
I'm just telling you, Jeff.
Now we're live.
Here we go. Hi, guys. If you missed some of our conversation, it's the same old, same old.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Yeah.
The Nickaroosca.
3-0 Eagles. Who they got this week?
Don't know.
I'm not sure, but
It's not my team. You should know.
I
'cause
should
it's your
know because
team.
I forget.
they almost shouldn't be 3-0. But
Yeah,
All right,
but
just
they
to
are.
Just to recap, since technical difficulties, we're drinking Fort Finley Coffee and Donut Shop Black Cadillac. Good solid coffee from Finley,
Good
Ohio.
solid.
And we're smoking the Nickaroosca Connecticut Shake,
Yeah.
which was Bones' choice for the day.
Yes. Very good.
So those are
so far.
Those are the two things that we're enjoying right now.
you got the Bucks in Tampa Bay.
We talked about football, our teams. I'm on a bye. You're playing somebody that shouldn't be a problem.
You couldn't even remember 5 minutes ago.
No,
No.
I never do.
We're traveling to Seattle.
Not that he doesn't
You're going
think
to
it's going to be
Seattle,
a problem. It's
And
gonna be-
Bones is we got a good pick with Bones. If you're a betting person,
Yeah,
we
Virginia
teased it and
tonight.
got 14 points.
No, we're
Virginia,
giving up. We're giving up.
we're giving up 14. Boy.
Might
my
have
butt.
been a mistake. 7
Anyway.
might be
Now
good.
we got comment.
Why don't we-
Hey, Scott.
Scott,
He's a very good step.
I can't. I'm just shocked that he's.
On.
Yeah.
He was on last week.
No, he wasn't.
No,
Mandy
he
was.
was.
Mandy was.
Mandy
Huh?
was.
Mandy was.
Yeah, but Scott chimed in. He did. He said, hello, guys. He said, good morning. I remember. I do remember that. It's a week ago. Remember? And not yet yesterday, but last week he chimed in.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
I'm telling you,
I
he
don't-
did.
I don't remember seeing it.
I kind of don't either.
Yeah.
That's all right. He's here now.
So,
So
in a
talked-
matter of weeks, I know I'm way down the line, but you know how the season goes by. We're going to have Johnny Chips make up the big board.
Oh, dude, that's way down.
Yeah, but you're going to say,
Oh,
here
man,
we
he's in
go.
Florida. That's why he's up and on.
Right. So we talked about a new cigar that we have in the shop, which is the Perdomo Figurado.
Yes.
Kind of surprised that we're not smoking that, but I understand why. 10 to a box. We want to make sure our customers get those,
Yeah.
as opposed to us smoking them on the
this-
show. But it is worthy of coming in to check it out. It's a very unique cigar Vitola. We already talked about maybe a 40-minute smoke.
Okay.
There's 24 in a box.
Is there?
Yeah.
24, yeah.
Okay, so the two guys special
The
edition.
only
special is
10.
a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be very nice.
And not that expensive, really.
I haven't smoked the one that we've got here in the shop to compare
Okay.
the two.
Okay.
It has been a couple of weeks since I actually smoked one, so I probably wouldn't give it.
I think it's definitely a whole different.
I would think
blend,
that it
I
would be,
think.
and you're covering up a comment. So we got those in
Yesterday,
after you-
Scotty. Right? We got him yesterday?
a couple days ago.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Was it? It's either Tuesday or Wednesday.
No, sun-grown. Sun-grown, I believe.
Sure?
Yeah, I believe so.
This is a shade,
Yes.
which
This we've had.
this surprisingly is a for Connecticut, has a lot of flavor.
Yeah. A general wireless mouse, right?
Yes.
I'll pick it up. So if constantly fucking with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get Michelle to go get it today. Because I'll be here until 10:30 tonight.
There's
Yeah,
not
you
much-
will.
There's not much difference between this and the Robusto other than it's tapered off a little bit at the end. It's
A little
it's
shorter.
A little shorter, but
Because this was a Robusto, right?
that's it. This is no, this was a Toro.
Toro.
The Robusto, the short ones are the Gordos. It's a 60 by 54. It's a good little smoke.
I
Nice.
like
the
the.
sun.
What's the price point on that, Bones?
$11.99.
$11.99.
So this is the 10th anniversary. That's
Yes.
what we have in the humidor.
Correct.
We don't have any 20th or
No,
which the question was, do they even make
I
it?
don't know. I would
So-
like to try the 10th if they have one. I don't know.
Well, it is a 10th.
I mean the 12th anniversary. Not the
Oh,
10th.
whoo.
I don't know.
You know,
That'd be
I
the-
would like that.
That'd be the best seller in here.
Yeah, that would
probably.
be a nice
And this
cigar.
is the sun grown. So
Yeah, it just went up.
You know,
So,
Jeff, you know, I'd run to that to 12.
Yeah.
That would be really
I,
special.
it's a fast seller here in the
Yeah.
shop. The 12th anniversary.
You know, I had a couple of guys go, you know, they didn't exactly him and haul. They said, well, why didn't you try it? I said, please try it. And they put like a one back that was a Perdomo. And they said, oh, I only want one or two. And I said, well, try this. He said, I'll put this back. They came back and said, man, that was really good. Thanks for
Yeah.
the selection.
Yeah, I would have thought, just me personally, without knowing anything about the Perdomo line as much as we do,
Right.
I would have thought walking into the humidor that the 30th would have been like the flagship.
Yeah.
You know, 30-year.
Because you're here in the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
Sure.
thinking this bad boy is aged 30 years.
hmm
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
It's not happening. It's
Yeah.
not.
That's a lot of time sitting in a warehouse somewhere. But
It makes you think.
it is a good cigar.
Absolutely.
But as we've made mention several times, the 12th anniversary is far superior
It just is.
in our personal opinion.
Yeah, in our taste profile, it is.
Yes.
And we're all three different.
And all
Right,
three
yeah,
are different,
I know,
but
yeah.
we all kind of
That's
agree
great.
that the 12th is
But
the bad bone.
We got a lot of people between Morty Fax, Mike Jones, a bunch of folks in here even think the 12th is.
The 12th is the bomb.
It's hard not to like it.
It is difficult not to go to that one as opposed to the 20th or the 30th.
Mhm.
Now I remember when they announced they were releasing the 30th and everybody was talking about it like this is going to be a fantastic cigar.
Yes.
Very much the same as they talked up the Legacy.
Oh,
Yes.
You know, it's really it's a shame, and I know we're working on it, but it's a shame we can't get the Legacy to compare it with the other Perdomos
Yes.
on the shelf.
Yes.
I know we've smoked them, and those of us that have smoked it have said it just kind of doesn't match what the hype was.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Well, you know what? I did smoke the second one, and for whatever reason, it was, I won't say a lot better, but it was a decent amount better than the first one.
Well, and that's the problem is when you've got a new blend that comes out or a new cigar that comes out, you generally don't get the option to smoke more than one, maybe two.
Yes.
But that with it being so scarce, every place that you go, they're out or they don't carry it yet.
Right.
So you don't get the opportunity to say, yeah, that really did live up to it.
Right.
I guess I know that Bones and I, when we smoked it, we both said, just didn't quite live up to what we were expecting.
Right.
But then somebody gave me the Maduro Gordo, and I was going into it saying, I'm not going to like it. I didn't like the first one. I'm probably not going to like this one. Thinking I wasn't going to like it. And I have to admit, I hated having to admit, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The Gordo was.
Well, I
The Gordo
mean,
Maduro was.
I'm not
fantastic.
saying that it was a bad cigar by any means. I'm
Oh,
not.
no.
I'm not dissing it.
I understand.
I'm saying that
It's not the top of the line.
when Morty Fax and I had the opportunity to smoke them, and we smoked all of the blends, so it wasn't like, we only tried a Connecticut. We tried the 3 different ones that they have. I would have liked to have had a second opinion.
Right. I understand that. Sure.
Before I made that decision. It's just it's a good cigar.
Yeah.
It's a good cigar,
Yes.
and that's where I'll leave it until
You have
we
another
actually have
opportunity.
the opportunity.
Sure.
We all do that. We all smoke a cigar and say
It's a
whether or not we
growing
like it or not like
Thought.
it.
Scott says it's a growing thought. Yeah. I
But
understand.
it's growing though.
It's growing though. I don't know what we're growing, but
Selling more, I assume.
I'm-
But like I said, I didn't like the first one. Well, like the second one. Usually, when I smoke a cigar, if I don't like it, I'm not just going to not diss it and not smoking it. I'm going to try it again.
Yeah,
like
you
said,
always
the
do
second
that.
time.
Yeah, you're
Say,
good for
okay,
that.
it could have just been a bad cigar in the box.
Sure.
Any number of reasons.
There's only one
You know?
cigar I'll diss.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's you saved the band for.
That
Mexican-
Mexican fucking
And that
shit
one
cigar.
I will is that one from Vegas that Knucklehead gave me.
Oh, that girl cigar.
and
was
that girl
terrible.
cigar is I'd rather have somebody throw up in my
From
mouth.
Gerard, it was terrible.
Oh, it was so bad.
Oh, the sales on the 30s.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it is. We cannot complain about the Perdomo.
And we say, hey, Mandy, back.
Hey
We're
man,
trying to push him. We're trying to push him, Scott.
we're getting a lot more of people coming in from outside the area too
Yes.
on vacationing.
I've heard about this.
A
I've heard
lot of
about
golf
that.
guys are coming.
Yeah.
Which is they're Googling it and they're coming in and they like the shop. They're pleased with it. And they're coming in actually on a second round of golf.
Yeah. Well, you had
Like we
two
did-
guys.
The
You had
planes-
two guys from South Carolina come in and
Yes.
they spent basically the entire week hanging out with you here.
Yeah. Yes, they
So
did.
that's the cigar lounge, right?
From-
That's,
Yeah.
that's what you expect
I
when you
remember.
go
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So my point is, check out your brick and mortars when you go someplace.
Yeah. And you got to strum up a conversation with them guys once they sit down.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Where are these guys from? What do you do? Whatever it
Don't
is.
just let
And-
them sit there and play on their
Yeah.
phone.
Get them out of the phone because they may be doing a little business, but they're actually on vacation, so you can get them out of that phone.
Yeah.
Which we all do.
Yeah.
Our noses are in that
Oh,
device.
the dude from Hack.
Yeah, hack.
from,
Yeah.
Karen Berger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And,
Right,
and
that-
the older gentleman he was with.
Yeah.
They were nice fellas.
Yep.
But Hack, he found it nice to take a little snooze.
Oh yeah.
yeah. He's
Hour and a half straight. He didn't even realize.
Must have had a rough night.
Yeah, he had a long night.
He's on
at the
vacation.
he's at the crab table a little bit till 6 in the
they
morning.
On
drank,
vacation.
they drank a
Yeah.
little bourbon.
But it
Mandy.
my point to the discussion is check out your local brick and mortars, hang out with them for a little bit, especially if they got a lounge.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, going into a cigar shop and not sitting down and listening to the locals talk,
right.
you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yes.
At that point, you can point them to points of interest in the local area
Food, drink.
that aren't tourists.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the thing around here is you got a lot of places that cater to tourism. Well, where do you go and get a good breakfast that is not like a chain restaurant
Yes.
or
Or on
Yeah,
highway.
we had a little
Highway
laugh.
90
We had a
in
little
Biloxi.
laugh, and the guy joined us and exchanged cigars. You know, there was 15 of us in here smoking, and he bought a cigar or two, and he says, "Well, we let us smoke in here." I was like, "Oh, come on in."
yeah,
I
we
think-
break the rules.
I said, "We break the rules."
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I can't remember his name. He owns that restaurant in Dulles Airport.
yeah, Dulles in the airport, dude.
Rent's $40,000 a month.
Wow.
Because I asked him, I
40
said,
grand a
"What's the
month."
cost you for rent?" $40,000. I said, "That's a lot of snacks for man." That's,
Yeah, and he just has like bar food.
He said, "We do it," they're not. And I didn't know this because he said they're not allowed. They're given a certain percentage that they can go up above cost,
Okay.
and then they can compare. It all depends on where you buy it, but then they can compare. If they got somebody on the other side of the airport that's selling it for $1 or $2 more, they can do that. So
Wow.
it's competitive. He goes, "Yeah, he makes his rent."
I try to avoid eating at those joints in the
Oh,
airports because typically, and you guys know it, typically they're twice as much as you
At-
would pay,
At least,
5 miles away from the airport.
yes.
4
And
times as much as a Waffle House.
And it's insanity is what it is because, first of all, I think TSA's in on it with them. You can't carry a bottle of water. You can't carry $1 bottle of water
Yeah.
in there with you, but you can go into their little snack area
And
and pay
pay $7.
$4.
Yeah, or
But
whatever it is. Yeah,
Isn't TSA slowly changing the
yeah, they
rules
are.
on
They're
a lot
lightening
of
it
that
up a little
shit?
bit.
Yeah, but they're not going to let you carry water.
No, they're not because it could be a chemical in there. I guess,
It's
but they're not letting you they're letting you wear your shoes, and
Yeah.
they just zap your shoes
Thank
when
God,
you sit down.
'cause you could.
I got out of that.
And
I got off of that because of my leg.
They're
Yeah.
getting out of the little 3-ounce bottles you could bring. They can bring a little bit bigger. So now, if somebody wants to buy a local hot sauce from here, and they go to the airport, they're not going to get it taken out of their backpack.
Yeah, yeah.
And give you a phone call to your dad on the phone and say, "Hey, they won't let me bring my hot sauce on the plane. Won't you come and get it?" I said, "How much you pay for it?" $4. I said, "Throw it in
Oh,
the
that
trash.
was one of your kids.
Throw it in the trash."
Man.
It's like,
I'd
I'm
have
not-
checked it.
Yeah, drive 24 miles.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I was in the airport. I was just in the parking garage. I said, "I'm not walking all the way back in there for a freaking $4 bottle of hot sauce."
Yeah. That is great.
So
Yeah.
throw it away.
Yeah, they do some of that. They're lightening it up. You know what I mean? A little bit. But they're
But I don't have a problem.
I'm glad they
I
protect
really
us.
don't have a problem with the security on it. I'd rather take a little bit longer to get through the plane to make sure nobody's bringing something on.
Yeah, they're protecting us.
Did we go a little?
Are they really?
Did we go a little far after 9/11 and push all the shit so right away and all this? And
Are they
that?
really protecting us?
I don't know, Jeff.
Some of them are. Some of them aren't.
I mean, how many terrorists have they caught by taking away their shampoo at the gate?
I don't think too many.
I don't
I
think
don't
any.
think so. I don't. Yeah, I don't.
How they're taking away your lighters.
Yeah. Why?
They're taking away your cutter.
Yeah. That's stupid.
You get a little bitty a
Nail
knife.
clipper.
Yeah, nail clippers.
Yeah.
Good example. Or a little
Yeah.
bitty pocket
You
knife.
can't bring
Yeah.
a nail clipper on.
No,
No, because
no.
it's sharp.
It's been so long since I've.
Yeah.
So the thing about traveling, obviously, is you're going to have to check a bag if you want to bring stuff
Yeah.
with you.
You know what's funny? How much stuff? And they don't throw that stuff out.
Yeah, actually, they
you think some of the
they
stuff
probably go through it later.
they go
on.
through it.
Yeah.
Because what have you seen a $200 knife? That ain't going into the trash.
No, actually, they auction that stuff off.
Oh, do they?
Lots.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Oh, lots, do they?
Yeah, you'll
And
have
what's it go to the airport fund or something?
God, I think
I
it just
guess.
goes in. No, I think it goes into the
General
general fund.
Yeah. There's
So
going-
they'll have
I
a
would
box
assume
full of
so.
knives that you can buy at an auction,
okay.
government auction.
And you buy the whole block.
Yeah, you
go-
get like 1,000 knives.
You might pay $50. It all depends.
That's pretty crazy.
It
Remember when they it's funny, real fast. I went to the Shuckers game. You know, just like we were, all of us on the side. Can't come in there with that knife, sir. I'm not walking back to the car. I said, take it. And damn, and Donovan goes, they took your knife. I said, yeah, but they missed the gun.
oh my goodness.
that when he
So-
said me.
How many knife attacks have we had on the coast? No, I can't think of anybody that we've had.
Oh, 'cause-
Like
We've
went to
had shootings.
'cause
Yeah,
we allow
yeah.
guns down here, so
We've
it's
had
pretty big
shootings. We have that I
Yeah,
can remember. I
yeah.
don't think anybody's ever been.
England
stabbed.
puts up with a lot of the knife shit because
They don't have guns.
they don't have a
yeah,
lot of
but you
guns.
know what? Yeah, you're right. But at the airport, how many knife attacks have there been? And none.
You had the shoe bomber. That was
Yeah.
the last one.
Yeah,
That's the guy.
they just brought him up about 3 months ago for some reason.
That's the guy that keeps us from carrying liquids with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
All right, so let's abbreviated show.
Okay.
Coffee and cigar. Mav.
I'm gonna give my Maverick, and I'm gonna view this as about 7.5 combination. Really good. I'm gonna say a 7.5. Really good
Okay.
for the coffee and the cigar. That's how I'm doing it.
Bones.
I liked the coffee last time. I really like the cigar. I'm giving it 8.5, 9 overall for both. Probably more about 8.7.
I think
For both.
the coffee has a flavor that I can't wrap my taste buds around what it is. There's something different about this that we don't get with like community coffee or just regular off the shelf stuff.
Yeah, it's like a little deeper roast.
It's got a little bit more
Oomph,
something
Oomph
in
to
it.
it. Yeah.
You have to do more research on it because there's nothing on the package.
Very good coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a darker roast than medium or breakfast blend,
Okay.
based upon Black Cadillac.
It's dark.
Obviously, I would
It's
say
dark if you
it's
take a look
very
at it. Yeah.
dark. Going with a cigar because the cigar is not very deep. It's got some flavor to it, but it's not. There's no depth to it.
Okay.
You liked it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's right there up amongst in your palate. The two worked well together. I thought this was probably one of the best pairings that we had because light cigar, heavier coffee, and if you flip the script, that works well as in two. I'm going to go into the 9. I'm going to say 9 even.
Oh, nice.
It's a very good, very solid pairing.
Okay.
I like the coffee. This coffee would not go well with a darker cigar or a La Hera type cigar because both of them are very, very deep. They're very deep.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay. Good.
9-0. Yeah.
All right. Great.
Let the folks know that this cigar is the last Drew Estate cigar that came out with the last Freestyle Live.
Yes.
With the
mug,
the Yeti or Stanley, whatever you
whatever
want to call
it is.
With
And we
three
got
cigars.
a number of them left
We
still.
got a few of those left.
With 3 cigars
in
in the
Lanceros.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Lanceros, they smoke very well.
Yes.
I'm going to add.
And it's we got a couple of them mugs left, and they're very good insulated. I have one, of course, you know that.
Of
I
course,
need it.
as you would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right,
to close
take us on
out
of here.
for the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar, we're going to bid you a happy and safe weekend. God bless you. And from Mort, Bones, and me, Maverick, happy weekend.
Have a good one.